Hello world, I'm Connor Bread from Beyond. After what feels like a very long time, I am back in the Beyond laboratory. What I'm here to do is to do just a pretty quick video about Jeb Doors. How to make them, how they work, etc. Now, making them is pretty easy. This will be our door. I'm just trying to set this to look nice. There we go. This will be our door. All we need to do is have 4 pistons back here. These will push forward to hold it in place. Theoretically, you would have like the rest of a wall here, but for now I'm just not going to build that. And then you need an extra set of pistons here and here to retract when the wall is done. Then you just run a line of blocks on top of all these, go to the center 2 where these pistons are, redstone line, and then on each side, repeater, hit it once so that the torch moves slightly backwards, and then just 2 more lines. Now, to activate it, I'm just going to grab a lever. There's some more complicated T-flops, but just for now. Alright, oh, wait. It needs to be attached to the center line. Alright, there we go. Now the door is active, but it is closed. If I retract, it opens. We can walk through. Wonderful. Now what's interesting about this door is, as I mentioned, you can make it flush with the wall, and when you do so, it becomes basically invisible. I just do a little work here. There. You wouldn't expect there to be a door here. This is just a wall. But if I flick the lever, suddenly... Ah! Would you look at that? With just such a simple setup, the fact that it works is pretty darn cool, which the other half of the video will be. I'm just going to explain it real quick. Now, I believe this only works in Java Edition because it relies on a mechanic that is Java exclusive called Quasi-Connectivity, or Quasi, I guess depending on the pronunciation. This is a very strange mechanic that a lot of new redstoneers, especially myself for years, might not have even heard of, and certainly have difficulty understanding. What it is normally when you power a block, you can either like run a line into it, or you can have a block adjacent to it, and if you power that line, it does that. However, in Java Edition, rather than just the block above it, you can actually power any of these 3 blocks, and this piston is now active, but it's not open. The thing is, because it's not directly adjacent, this doesn't receive a block update to make it realize, hey, I'm being powered, and so it only activates when you hit it. Now I can take away the block and it's still powered. And you can do the same in reverse. This piston's no longer powered. I mean, I can delete these blocks. It's active. Well, it isn't receiving power, but it hasn't realized that state changed. I can do that. It's gone. Very strange mechanic, but it actually comes from a rather understandable. It's a lot easier to understand it if you think of it as a door. The same places that are powering our piston, I'm placing badly. There you go. If you do the same place on a door, it makes a lot more sense to consider the bottom half of the door will still be powered if the top half of the door is powered. Now, the reason the bottom half of the door still opens is because the top half of the door is still is updating it. When the top half opens and the bottom half is told to open, as this moves, it updates the block. It's because of this. I believe it was like the code from the door was copy-pasted to make the piston, and so this transferred. They realized the bug, and I think they tried to patch it, but the redstone players said, no, don't patch it. We like this. It can streamline stuff. Like this. You don't have to directly power any of these pistons on the bottom, because only these would be directly powered, like if we were in Bedrock, But because of quasi-connectivity, when these pistons open, it updates. These piston tells them, hey, we're being powered. In fact, to demonstrate, I can just delete these pistons. Power's off, and yet these pistons don't realize it. If I put a block here, look, they close. Now I can do the same. It's on. They don't realize. But if I update them, behold. Now the reason they don't need updates is because these pistons update them when they expand. And so, highly efficient door, quasi-connectivity. That is my video though. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. But that is all. Bye.